Okay, I'm gonna tie a quick fly tonight. It's late. I gotta get to bed. So I thought that I would do another fly. I've tied a fly before where I used one feather to tie the whole fly. No extra parts other than the string and the hook. And so, but it was a dry fly, and I thought I would tie kind of a woolly booger pattern and see how we do. So this pack of feathers right here, I got at probably Hobby Lobby, kind of a long time ago. I like to go to craft shops and look for fly tying materials. So out of that pack of feathers, and they're not great feathers for fly tying, by the way. This is a hackle from there. It's not very long, as you can see. The section of hackle that you use, usually they're twice that long almost. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this one and see how I do. So what my intention is to use this fluffy part to be the tail, and then the rest of the fluffy part to be dubbing for the body, and then use this hackle to wrap. And I'm going to call this the unibugger because it's a bug, a woolly booger with one feather, uni feather. So anyway, the thread I'm using is this light colored tan thread that I got from a fly tying kit a while back. Go ahead and start. I'm not adding any weight to this. I'm also the hook that I'm using is a eagle claw hook. It's from this red pack from Walmart for about $5. There's also this eagle claw set. It's 3 different sizes. The other one I think is like 5 or 6 different sizes. And this is from the red pack, and this is difference is the red pack has bent down eyes versus the blue pack that has flat eyes, and I just like this one on this. I don't remember what I was going to say. So I'm just going to peel off some of this, try to get some tail material here. That stuff is kind of ultra fluffy, but I'm pretty sure when it gets wet, it's going to come to a point like that and look more like a minnow. Okay. Now, the question is, do I tie in my hackle here and bring it forward, or do I tie it in just at the head? And if I like it one way, I'll leave it. If I like it the other way, I'll tie another fly later. I think I'm going to go ahead and tie it in there, but I'm going to pull this stuff off for dubbing, or maybe I'll cut it off. So I have something for the body. So all I'm doing here is just cutting off the fuzzy part so I can use it for dubbing on both sides. because feathers for dubbing is not the best thing in the world. It's a little bit thin. And then I'm going to take my hackle. I'm just going to choose a side. I think I like to keep... No, I'm going to peel this side off. Just going to get rid of those. And I want to tie it in. I want to tie it in so the feather gets bigger as it goes to the front of the hook. So I'm going to go here, snip that off, and tie it in next to my hook. I'm just going to make several turns to cover that up. Build up the body a little bit. Now I'm going to take I've got some wax here. Rub this on. And get it a little bit sticky. That's what she said. I'm going to take some of this stuff that I pulled off. I'm just going to wrap it around. I think that I got a piece of another feather in there. There we go. I'm just going to wrap this around the body. Just going to give it some thickness there. A little bit more. It actually gave me a lot of dubbing to work with. Make this a really thick looking fly. At least before it gets wet, it's thick looking. And you see it gets bigger as it goes to the front. Some extra off of there. Make a little room to tie off. And then I'm just going to wrap this. I think it's going to work out pretty well. All you do is just make your turns evenly spaced. All the way up to the front. Use as much of that feather as possible. Right there. Trying to get a clean trim. I'm going to pull this back and build up a good head here. Nice. Dropped a little feather there. I don't want to do that. I'll save those. So this gives a nice buggy fly. A little small one, but it's good. Good for perch, good for small bass, probably good for trout, depending on if the trout are being finicky or not. So just going to finish this off with the whip finish. Little nail polish. What's up, Joe? Holy cow. I hadn't seen you in a coon's age. Okay. So from one feather like this from Hobby Lobby, I made a woolly booger, or kind of a version of a woolly booger. I'll tell you what though, perch really love flies like this. They're so buggy. So, hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed tying. Now I need to get to bed. Joe, good to see you. Have a good night.